currently qualified #1 with the Valvoline Dodge Charger here. They go 0 to 300 in 4 seconds. They're amazing to watch. Try sitting in the cockpit of one of them.
For professional drag racer Jack Beckman,
You get a picture?
this is just another day at the office.
Thanks, Jack. You're very welcome, man.
Driving the Valvoline NextGen Nitro Funny Car for Don Schumacher Racing. He's getting ready for the Bandimere race in Colorado.
Good luck.
A place where he's used to winning.
I have actually won this race before. I won here in 2007. I run it up here in 2008. I've had pretty good success on the mountain.
Known as Fast Jack in the racing world,
A little bit.
he's quick to admit that his wins wouldn't be possible without his team.
I can't even start the car without them. I don't kid myself. It takes 7 mechanics and 2 crew chiefs to make this car go down the racetrack. I am a 10% portion of that recipe.
For Jack, surrounding himself with a good team is important.
Yeah, I had non-hodgkin's lymphoma.
In fact, even when he was diagnosed with cancer, Jack depended on a team.
I was diagnosed in May of 2004, and by the time I was diagnosed, they needed to get on the chemo right away. I was so lucky, not just family, maybe even more specifically the friends that helped me through this cancer thing. And as a guy, and I was this big, tough, working out guy, and I'm a drag race driver, you think that you don't need that. And again, it's not just the cancer, it's that other C word, it's chemo. And you're like, oh my goodness, I've heard things about this, and you have to get the straight answers.
For Jack, that meant getting several doctors' opinions when it came to his treatment options.
It's not a blanket policy, cancer and chemo. There's a lot of different cancers, there's a lot of different chemos. You have got to get the facts for your specific case. Bring somebody that can sit down with a notepad, ask those questions that you might be a little too nervous to ask, and get good guidance before you go in and start the chemo.
And at the same time, he leaned on his race team for support in getting behind the wheel again. A difficult task, even for this professional racer.
I definitely had the side effects. I had a lot of issues going through the treatment. I was able to go to almost all of my races. I was still able to go in and work on a part-time basis. But that kept me looking forward.
It's been 7 years since his last treatment. Fast Jack is still revving up engines. And depending on his team.
That, yeah, I get to go sign autographs, I get to be on camera, but these are the people that make it happen.
And as the team enjoys another win at Bandimere, Jack doesn't take anything for granted, knowing he wouldn't be doing what he loves without the help from his teams.
I don't know that I even realized till after everything was done with my treatments and I made it, that having those friends, having those people to talk to was a huge part of my cancer story. The same thing with the race car. It gave me some purpose, it was things that brought me joy, and I think that helped me through my journey.